Welcome to Delivering the Experience with Umair Khan. What makes a good Scrum Master turn into or evolve into a great Scrum Master? So many times working with different Scrum Masters, different product owners, different IT managers, and product leadership, this conversation comes up in terms of evolution of a Scrum Master. Now, a good Scrum Master is someone who is able to, once impediments are identified, once impediments are highlighted and brought to the team, or a team identifies those impediments and shares with the Scrum Master, that Scrum Master starts doing a cost-benefit analysis, any kind of SWOT analysis, any kind of ROAM assessment, risk mitigation assessment, and cause and effect assessment, and then that Scrum Master starts looking at those details. So identification of that impediment is one thing that a good Scrum Master does, and over the course of time, that Scrum Master develops that inherent skill of understanding that this impediment is a recurring one, or this situation may turn into an impediment which may stall progress for our work. And once that impediment has been identified, then the Scrum Master, along with the team, they plan together that, okay, we have an impediment, and now let's devise a plan how we are going to pursue this, how we're going to resolve this impediment or dependency turn into an impediment, and then they go about their business. And how going about their business involves coaching the team, helping the team in terms of utilizing different strategies based on how Scrum Master may have done when Scrum Master was a developer, or when Scrum Master was a tester, or a QA lead, or a dev lead, or an IT manager, and relying on that experience, utilizing those hats, a coaching hat, mentoring hat, teaching hat, and a training hat, helping the team navigate through that impediment removal process. So a good Scrum Master is able to, based on my experience, based on what I've learned over the course of years, is able to identify an impediment and then work with the team, work with the product owner, work with different stakeholders in order to resolve that impediment, in order to mitigate that impediment, and set a precedent for the team in terms of how to tackle that situation in the future. Now let's come to a great Scrum Master. Now that does not happen unless the Scrum Master that we have at present, over a course of time, accumulates that experience. That repository of experience keeps building, and it keeps logging hours over instances of different situations, different impediments, different risks, different strategies that the Scrum Master has collaborated with a team or with different teams in terms of taking care of those situations. So what makes a good Scrum Master a great Scrum Master? One thing that really sets a Scrum Master apart is reading the landscape, understanding the situation that is developing, and then being able to anticipate something happening 2 weeks down the road, 4 weeks down the road. So understanding exactly what's going on right now with the team or team's work, and then connecting those dots in terms of being able to forecast, being able to anticipate an impediment that will come up. That is one key difference between a good and a great Scrum Master, is having that foresight, having that vision of a situation potentially turning into an impediment. So what happens once a Scrum Master realizes that this situation is going to turn into an impediment, which may or may not turn into a risk? Once the Scrum Master understands that, then the Scrum Master starts working with the team that, hey, team, we have a situation based on my experience, based on what we have done in the past over the course of last 6 sprints or over the course of last 3 months. This situation is going to turn this way. Being able to utilize historical context, being able to add significance to the information that we have present, and tying it back to the organizational culture, organizational infrastructure, organizational planning, or any other organizational indicators assessing the situation, educating the team, telling the product owner that this situation will develop into something which will cause problems. So being able to anticipate an impediment and then working ahead of that impediment is what really stands a Scrum Master apart. A great one from a good one. If you have any questions, situations, or challenges that you're facing in your day-to-day Scrum Master life or a business agility life, please note down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications. Till then, take care.